Okay, remember these. Let's do these down here. Okay, you have to create two equations here. All right, because everything inside the absolute value could be positive, right? It could be positive 14 or it could be negative. Okay, because remember, absolute value is a distance away from 0, which is always a positive number. So we do 8 minus 2x equals 14, but it's also 8 minus 2x equals negative 14, okay? Because it could be negative. So we just solve it like normal. There's two equations to solve. All right, we got to get x by itself, so we're going to subtract 8, cancels, you get negative 2x equals 14 minus 8 is 6, and then divide by negative 2, and you get x equals negative 3. Okay, over here, do the same thing. Subtract 8. Okay, so you have negative 2, x equals, but now we have negative 14 minus 8, which is negative 22, and divide by negative 2, and you get x equals 11. Okay, so these are your two answers. You're always going to have two answers for our purposes, so please circle both of them. Okay, find two answers. You will get the graphing calculator on this, so you don't have to worry about adding, subtracting negatives. All right. Translations. Remember, we just did this. You guys are doing pretty good with this. Remember, if the number is inside the bars and positive, it goes left. If it's inside the bars and negative, it goes right. Okay. Outside the bars, if it's negative, it goes down. Outside the bars, positive goes up. All right. And then if there's a negative sign in front, it reflects. Okay. But this time, we have an x plus 4 inside, so it's going to go left 4. And then the minus 1 is down 1. Okay, you can always check this on the calculator, put it into y equals. Remember, the absolute value button is under math, arrow over to num, and it's the first one, abs, right? Okay, here's a good one. Okay, we have negative out in front, so we know it reflects. There's no number inside here, so there's not going to be any movement to the left or the right. And then we just have the minus 3 in the back, which means it goes down 3. Okay, so that's it. Sometimes you might only have, one number. Sometimes you might have two numbers. It just, depends on what you're given. Okay, do one more here, right? Since it's negative inside, it's going to go right 1, and then positive outside, it's going to go up 4. Okay, and then we flip it on you. Okay, we do. You got to write the equation based on what it does. All right, so y equals, and you're going to have absolute value bars and the x inside. Okay, so then here, there's only one thing, and it says 1 unit up. So really, there's no number inside the bars because it's not going left or right, and then the plus 1 will make it go up. Okay. This one, we have y equals here. Since we do have a left, right, it's going to be positive 3 inside. And then we have a down, which will be negative 3 on the back. Okay? I'll do one more for you. This one's good right here. Okay, so y equals absolute value, x, 2 units to the right, 1 unit up. So since it's right, it's going to be negative inside. Whoops, that should be a 2, right, because it's 2 units. And then 1 unit up plus 1 in the back. All right. Again, if you have any questions, you can message me, ask Mr. Irwin. Test will be tomorrow, okay, on Wednesday. We'll see you then.